Deadly Games Paint Tutorials. Today I'm going to give you your full guide of how to do gore. From organs to wounds to blood splatter. From organs to wounds to blood splatter, this is your guide on how to paint gore. The mini I have is the mini I used the last video for painting dark flesh. As you can see, she has gotten along more, but anyway, let's begin. Alright, first up, weapon splatter. So for this, we're going to need blood for blood god, and we will be applying it to her axe. And we'll need blood for blood god and khorne red. So first up, we take the khorne red. We find where we want our contact to be. I'm going to start from just the edge of the blade here, and we start painting where contact will be, like that kind of. So you can see a little red bit. Just enough that it lines up on the other side so you can do the same thing. This will help define your blood and gore more on your mini. If you just want it to be a side thing, then you could just do this, sort of. A lot of people just use red paint, but I'm going to use blood for blood god on this too. Normally gore is the last thing you paint on the mini, but I wanted to get 2 tutorials filmed today so I wouldn't have to do one for Christmas or Christmas time area. And with that done, we are ready to apply the blood for blood god. So we will take our blood for blood god, load it up nice on our brush. We will take our blood for blood god on the brush here, get the camera to focus. There we go. So we will take the blood for blood god and put it all over where that contact point was. And with that done, we are ready for what everyone loves to do, the splatter. So for this, we are going to take our little bit of blood god and just sort of take the very fine point and just spread it across the weapon like so. You can have all sorts of fun doing like all sorts of little designs and stippling with it. And that is how you do wet blade splatter, and I say it looks pretty fine. I'm not going to do additional splatter yet, because the mini's not fully done. Next up we will be painting wounds, so I have a couple sculpt marks to here that could be great wounds, like there, so we're going to start there. We will take khorne red again, and just go into the recess and paint it like so. You want it to sort of be a little flowing over like that. Yeah, like that. Already looks like a fresh wound. Once we add blood god and the next step, it'll look even better. Now we take mephiston red and go around the edges of the wound, right where the splitting point would be. This is great if you have like a monster that got wounded in D&D or something, or great scar. There we go. After the mephiston red dries, we will apply the blood for blood god. With that all dried, we take our brush loaded up nice with blood god, and we just dip it right in the wound itself, sort of spilling over, like so. Doesn't that look lovely? Then after that, we will do the corpse at the base here. Now, this is a more advanced bit.